manner. So the controversy started from the point when the Election Commission sought date for appointment of elections. There is confusion that in case the assembly is dissolved upon the advice of the Prime Minister, who shall appoint the date, because governor, if it is not instrumental in the dissolution, like in the Punjab, the assembly was dissolved on the advice of Chief Minister of Punjab. The relevant article says that upon the advice, the governor shall dissolve the assembly, and if he fails or if he considers not to dissolve or if he is inactive, then after the lapse of 48 hours, assembly would be deemed to be dissolved. So this is the point of controversy from where this entire the litigation Pandora was open. The governor Punjab did not acted upon the device, and the assembly was dissolved as per the flux of time, like on the passage of 48 hours. So the first round of litigation was regarding the fixing of date, that who to fix the date. The matter was brought before Lahore High Court. Lahore High Court, after hearing the parties, directed the Election Commission to appoint a date after consultation. And the governor filed an appeal in the Lahore High Court, which was pending. In KP, the governor was in process of consultation and a writ petition was also pending in KP. When a two-member bench of Supreme Court of Pakistan, if you may recall, while hearing a petition regarding the removal or the transfer of a police officer, they took it so seriously and they considered that elections shall be held in a stipulated period, which is 90 days, and the time was passing through. So that the bench headed by Justice Ijazul Hasan, flanked by Justice Mazahir Naqvi, referred the matter to the Chief Justice of Pakistan to examine it and, if appropriate, take suo motu notice by constituting a bench. Pursuant thereto, a 9-member bench was constituted by the Chief Justice of Pakistan, which assumed hearing. In the initial hearings, 2 honorable members passed judicial orders. They recorded their separate opinions, and they said that since the matters are pending before the high courts, and since 184.3, constitutional provision 184.3, which vests jurisdiction in the Supreme Court to take suo motu notices or exercise its own constitutional jurisdiction, is a concurrent jurisdiction with the high courts. So the case was not found to be fit for exercise of that jurisdiction, and it was found appropriate, if the high courts seized with the matter already, may continue with the proceedings. They recorded their separate opinions. In the meanwhile, the bench was reconstituted by the Honorable Chief Justice, because meanwhile an application was filed by political parties requesting that 2 honorable judges had already expressed their opinions, and there were certain other backgrounds regarding their conduct as judges. So they may recuse themselves from the proceedings, which is not something which is happening first time, I would say. We have experienced so many occasions where objections were raised or request was made to the honorable judges that they have some conflict of interest or they have expressed opinion already in that case. So they may recuse 2 honorable judges who initially referred the matter to the Chief Justice. They voluntarily recused themselves. Meanwhile, 2 honorable judges had already expressed their opinions through separate orders. The matter was then placed before a bench of 5 honorable judges of Supreme Court, and at the conclusion of hearing, the one view is that the petitions were accepted, like the case was disposed of with majority by 3 against 2, directing the Election Commission to fix date in Punjab in consultation with President of Pakistan and date in KP in consultation with the Governor of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. However, in the same order or judgment, the 2 honorable judges concurred with their 2 learned colleagues who had already dismissed those petitions. So that is the point from where this legal controversy actually started. The government was on record, I being the law minister and the Attorney General, the then Attorney General for Pakistan, we expressed our view soon after the announcement of decision that those proceedings were disposed of or dismissed by a majority